Hi everyone, it's me Gaming Do, and it's update video time. The first one in almost a year actually. And this is actually going to be a pretty big one on the channel because in general it's going to have a lot of important updates and stuff like that, including where I've been, the future of GD Plush, Willow and Luna, Loud House content, and the general future of the channel. And I don't have too much more to say about that. Let's just get right on into the video. So, as I pull up this quote from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, where have I been? Well, to put it simply, I have been the busiest I have ever been in my entire life. And that is honestly why I haven't been uploading on the channel as much in general. It's a combination of a few more things, but the main reason is definitely that I'm just busy. You know, I'm 23 years old, and I started this channel when I was 14. My God, before you know it, we're going to be coming across the 10th anniversary of Gaming Do, which I will be discussing in this video, actually. But, yeah. So, I've been busy. I've been on job searches, and I've been improving my life into adulthood and stuff like that, and I've just been very busy. A lot of big changes have happened in my life and stuff like that, and I think changes are going to continue to happen, so that's why I haven't been on YouTube as much as I used to be. And yeah, and the reason why I only really uploading my scripted series lately, along with my the only other video I've really uploaded is my retrospective for Nickelodeon movies. It's because for a while there, first of all, I was having problems with Mobazine. For a solid 3 or 4 months, it wasn't working properly. But I finally managed that I just had to go into the settings and fix a few things, and it worked perfectly normally again. So, yeah. To be honest, is the same track record going to continue where I'm going to be pretty busy? Of course. It's just what happens when people grow up, and I'm growing up, so I'm going to be a little more busy and won't be able to upload quite as much as I used to be. Do not get me wrong, I am not quitting YouTube, and I don't plan on quitting YouTube anytime soon, but the time where you got GD Plush weekends and like 7 to 8 videos a week, that's pretty much over. And speaking of pretty much over, I want to talk about the end of GD Plush, which I teased last July in my last update video, actually. The initial plan was that I was going to end it at the end of Season 9, but I wanted to do one last season with Season 10, mainly because, well, it's just because I think 10 seasons makes more sense than 9 seasons. That way you have a perfect round number of seasons for the series, and yeah. The plan, as of now, is we have 13 episodes left of the show. Because I'm ending Season 10 at 30 episodes, and I plan to release the series finale by the end of the summer. So, and that series finale, by the way, I've teased it in post before, but this is actually, I think, my first time mentioning it in a video. But yes, GD Plush the Movie Part 6 is confirmed, and it will be like GD Plush the Movie Part 4. It's going to be the series finale of the show, and I'm not turning back this time. I can't. all good things need to come to an end eventually. Plus, part of me is kind of getting a little burnt out with plush content, and I don't want to keep going through a cycle of just keep getting burnt out and stuff like that. So, honestly, I'm just gonna end it here in a couple months. Right now, I'm aiming for August, possibly September, but I want to release the movie Part 6 by the end of the summer, like I said. I do have a lot of I pretty much have the rest of the entire series planned. I have a video where we celebrate Peach's birthday. I have a video planned where Woody's gonna meet Wally, of all characters. I have a really fun concept for that video. I have one more Minecraft Steve video planned where he's gonna be his movie form, basically, and the whole concept of the video is Mario actually liking his movie form. That's probably going to be in the next slate, which, speaking of which, next week we should be getting more GD Plush content. But we are coming to a close in the series in general, and the plan is for me to put it to rest finally at the end of the summer, and there will be more updates on that later down the line, probably in late June, early July. But yeah, that's my basic breakdown of GD Plush. I think in the coming days I'm going to put a post up on the next slate for GD Plush so you see all the upcoming videos. I'm sorry last time I couldn't get a majority of the slate out. It's just, like I said in the last part, I've been really busy lately, so I didn't really have the time to make those videos. It's the same thing with my Nickelodeon movies retrospective. Life is just catching up and stuff, so yeah. But I will put some time aside to make some videos soon. Just not a ton. But while we talk about GD Plush, in this third part of the update, let's talk about my other series. Willow and Luna, the series that I made where I follow my dogs around and give them voices and their own little unique personalities, generally in my backyard as they go on, well, little adventures. And as for updates for Willow and Luna, I don't have quite as many as GD Plush, but I do have a few. Probably the biggest update I have is I'm planning on doing a video titled A Day in the Life of Willow and Luna, which is not really going to be a part of the series, as I'm not going to be voicing the dogs over. It's just going to be showing you a day in the life of the dogs and stuff like that. The thing is, in my backyard, we're having construction and renovations done, so it's really hard to film Willow and Luna videos now. So until everything is all set up in the backyard, we're probably not going to be getting any Willow and Luna videos for a while, but it will be coming back when the backyard is all finished. But that might be another month or so before that happens, but I will probably release the A Day in the Life video before that. The other update is that I do plan on making a 7th season of Willow and Luna. I don't really have any episodes planned for that. I have a few planned for the rest of season 6. One of my concepts, I think I've teased it before, is going to be about Luna being the middle sister and getting jealous of Willow and Ellie and stuff like that, but I don't honestly have too much more to say about Willow and Luna. All I can say is they're awesome. And yeah, so that's about all I have to say about the Willow and Luna series. Next up, we're going to talk about a series that I barely talk about anymore, and the general future of it on the channel. Loud House. This series and I have a past. A very, very rocky, complicated past. I know for a fact a majority of my subscribers like me for my Loud House content, and I get that, and I appreciate every single one of you, but I am nowhere near as much into the Loud House as I used to be. It's not to say I'll never make a Loud House video again, but it's gonna be extremely rare. Like, maybe once every... maybe 2 to 3 videos a year. I'm serious. Why? Because I don't really watch the show anymore. I've gotten bored with the new episodes and stuff like that, and I know you have some people debating me and stuff like that on how are the new episodes worse? Just in my opinion, what I came into for the show hasn't stayed over the years and stuff like that, I guess you can say. It's changed to become even more toilet humor heavy, and the jokes are more cringe and stuff like that. But mainly, I just find it kind of boring now. I can go back to the older episodes, and even them, I'm not quite as keen on as I was in, say, 2018 or 19. But I will always have a soft spot for this show. I don't hate the Loud House. I don't necessarily know if I like it anymore, but I don't hate it. It's just, it's a very complicated show for me. It has a lot of I have a past with the show with one of my ex-friends that I don't really want to think about, and him and I used to bond over this show a ton, and we had a bad falling out in 2021, and while it wasn't over the show, it just reminds me of him a lot, so I don't really want to watch this show partially because of that, but also because the fandom got really toxic and the show itself just decreased over time. But I'm just giving you an update because over the years I haven't been doing much Loud House content, and I don't really plan on doing a lot of Loud House content. However, I am here to announce today I have a Loud House video planned. I am not announcing it quite yet. That will be for a later update, but I plan on releasing it in the summer sometime, and it's not going to be a review. I'm pretty sure I'm done with Loud House reviews in general. Rather, it's going to be a retrospective. That's all I'm going to say. And the last part of this update video is going to be the general future of my channel. And last but not least, I'm going to cover the general future of the channel. And, well, the big thing I want to cover here is something I teased earlier in the video, and that will be about the 10th anniversary of my channel, which is coming up next April. April 2026 will be the anniversary of my first upload being uploaded 10 years ago. A decade. My first video will be a freaking decade old next year. I can't freaking believe it. I can't believe how much time has passed and stuff like that. So, let's just say I have the biggest project I have ever come up with planned. And it's gonna be huge. I started coming up with the concept of this right around the time of my 9th anniversary, actually, which I'm sorry I didn't really acknowledge it that much, but it's mainly because next year's anniversary is going to be the big one, the 10th anniversary. And to celebrate Gaming 2's 10th anniversary, I'm not announcing specifically what we're doing yet. All I'll say is, get ready. Because this is going to make the GD Plush, the movies, look like the size of an ant in comparison. This is going to be the biggest thing I've ever done on the channel. I will be giving hints over the months, and around the end of the year is when I plan on revealing the actual project itself. But for now, I just want to get you guys hyped. That's my main point for right now. And as for everything else, the general future of the channel is that I do plan on continuing on into 2025 and 2026. The Nickelodeon Movies Retrospective Part 2, I'm sorry to say, is probably not going to be uploaded in May. I know I said it was going to, but my busy life has just been lining up. I aim to get it out the first week of June, but I don't guarantee it. But I think it's going to happen the first week of June. And that will be covering a series of unfortunate events to The Last Airbender. My next ranking I plan on doing is going to be general Disney Animation Studios films, which I'm very excited about, because a lot of these films I've watched for the very first time, and while some of the films I've had a good time with, there's actually a lot of their movies I'm not a huge fan of. And you'll see where I rank them in June. I also do plan on making the SpongeBob Season 1 ranking, but that's probably going to be coming out later down the line in the summer. But I also want to update you guys that I plan on going back to my namesake pretty soon, because I want to do gaming content again. Honestly, I'm going to have to get a better setup, which I plan on doing, but I'm planning in the next few months to finally make a return to gaming content. Maybe even doing live streams of me playing games. And yeah, you'll see a lot of retro games and stuff like that, but I'll play a few modern games. Like, I like the game Marvel Rivals now. I've had a lot of fun playing that. I can play games like GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and stuff like that if you want to see me play online games, but yeah. Anything you want to see me play that's not, like, gonna get me kicked off of YouTube, I'll play it, and it'll be fun. And that's about all I have to say for today. I hope you guys like this update video. I hope you guys are looking forward to the future of the channel. I'll have more updates on the posts in general rather than videos, because it's just easier to update you guys with posts, but I figured today warranted an update video. And yeah, look forward to more GD Plush, Willow and Luna, and everything else in the near future. Gaming Do here. See you later. Bye.